can I just say, it's not what I wanted to say. But I do feel like that was necessary to get out. Sentimentally and also physically. Anyways, what I was going to say is, it is very jarring to try and jerk off with painted nails. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to say is, I have a Twitter account now. And I will write it down because I don't trust y'all. I mean, my handle is very easy to, dictate from ear, but I want to be very clear about what it is, so y'all don't have any excuses to not follow me on Twitter. And I'll know, if you guys don't, that you're a bunch of fake fucking friends. Bad friend alert. Okay. What's my fucking Twitter handle now? At Uncle Marco _uwu is my Twitter handle, and it is also now my Instagram handle. I changed my Instagram handle to that. Follow me. You can see my cock, my average penis, and you can be berated by my thoughts that I deem too useless to make YouTube videos about. Anyways, so as you can tell, I have a mustache now, and I did I shaved my mustache primarily so I could take a picture of myself, a naked picture of myself, and post it on Instagram. It was a concept photo. These nudes that I'm posting on Instagram, you people don't understand. Well, some of you do. But the people who unfollow me, and girl, trust me, every time I post one of those pictures, 10 people unfollow me, and I don't blame them. If they don't want to see a freaky fat bitch doing her goddamn thing, that's their prerogative. But that's not going to stop me. You know who will stop me, though, is Instagram, because I keep taking them down. Here's the thing. But what I was going to say is, what I don't think the general public understands about these nude pictures I'm posting is, this is not like high school shit where I'm posting them because I want everyone to think I'm fucking sexy hot and I'm hungry and begging for the validation of strange men on the internet. No, these are pieces of expression. Just as valid as my work in fiction. Maybe a little less valid. But no, it's just, I'm having a good time doing it. I don't care whether or not I look hot. I don't care whether or not you think it's hot. I don't care whether or not anyone thinks it's hot. If they think it's hot... Girl, I got 3 hours of sleep. If people think it's hot, great. But I don't care either way. So I shaved this mustache because I was I want to do a daddy type look. And I really do like the stash. And so I did this whole thing where I was naked. I put on my chest harness. I was holding a butt plug and covering my dick sitting on the edge of my bed. And I said, point of view, anonymous Grindr daddy just took out your butt plug, but you're in your childhood bedroom because you're home for winter break. And for some reason he can't host. And I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was so fun. I thought that was so clever. I was really jacking myself off over it, figuratively. Although I have jacked off to my nudes before. Sometimes, I'm the only one that can scratch that itch. But, seriously, and Instagram took it down. And I was pissed because all the cool gays I follow, here's the one thing about Instagram that I will say. Now that I'm trying to meet a bunch of cool Chicago gays, and some of them follow my Instagram, and whenever they don't like one of my posts, I get real upset. And I'm they're trying to spite me on purpose. When I know that that's just generally not the case. But it's fun to believe that it's the case. It's fun to get angry about things. As long as you know that it's just for fun. And in the grand scheme of things, Your life is fine. Girl, it's so funny because, I've been in like, I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, if you watch my videos, you certainly can tell that, I've been in self-help coach mode, life coach mode for the past probably like month and a half now. And I understand that can be very irritating to literally everyone in my life, including all of you. But I just think it's so genuinely funny how stubborn people are to just live horrible, unhappy lives. And I get it. I was there. Girl, I was there for a long time. But like, Jesus Christ, like, can y'all just like lighten the fuck up? like, believe me, like, just think about it. Like, I'll talk to Maggie and she'll be so adamant about how much she hates positive thinking. And I'm like, girl, the only one that the only one that, no one thinks you're cool for hating your life. Like, the only one that it's affecting is you. Like, you're just making yourself miserable. Like, so fucking stupid. But it's not just her, it's literally everyone I talk to, besides Harlan. Harlan seems to understand. But, Harlan, he's my good Judy. Harlan and I, we're on the same page most of the time. We're on the same, like, energetic wavelength, if you will. But we have differing opinions and perspectives. That's why I love her. She's my good Judy. She's my sister till death. I hung out with her on Tuesday, or maybe Monday. Monday. Yes, I hung out with her on Monday. And I was so anxious by the end of that day because, like, oh my God, I did so many different things with so many different people. I was running all around, hanging out with different people. And by the end of the day, I was just like, whew. And so, you know what? I just told myself, I said, let's not indulge in this. Let's not like grip onto anxiety for my dear life and just ruin the rest of my day and ruin the gift I have of like Harlan being in the suburbs and being able to hang out with him on the fly, on a whim. And so I just said, just pay fucking attention. Just pay fucking attention to what he's saying, how he's moving, my environment. We were in a fucking library, and that library was too fucking busy, by the way. It was like 8 o'clock on a Monday night, and that library was, it's not the library I go to. I actually really dislike that library. Well, now that I went to that library with Harlan, I realized that library is not as bad as I've been like saying for like my entire life. It's actually a fine library, very nice library. But I can turn everything into a internet stan war. So I have my library. It's not the library in my neighborhood. It's not the library in my township, but it is a library in my district. I love that fucking library. That library is literally the best fucking library I've ever fucking been to, including all of the fucking libraries downtown. I don't care that the Chicago libraries have large, massive collections. I don't give a fuck, frankly. How the fuck are you gonna go to a library that doesn't have, like, parking around it? Free parking. I don't know. I guess you probably fucking walk to it or take public transit. That's the thing. Whenever I talk to people in the city, the first thing I always fucking say to them, it always comes up is like, oh my God, I can't imagine moving downtown because I don't want to learn how to fucking take public transit. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's so easy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it is. Honestly, I'm sure if I actually did move downtown, I would learn how to take public transit very quickly. But let me just fucking complain about this as an icebreaker, read my social cues, This is an icebreaker. This is something we can engage in. So I like that one library very much. So I've decided that I hate every other library in my area. Every other library in existence. And let me tell you, the library I love, some faggot must be ordering those fucking books, because I can find literally every fucking gay little book I want to read. Every little gay obscure book I want to read. Speaking of gay books, Now, I need to cover up my library, even though it's like, I don't know, I feel, whatever. Okay, so this is The Tradition by Jericho Brown, which is a book of poetry, and I'm trying to read more poetry because I have to turn in a poetry portfolio tomorrow. So in the last 2 days before I actually have to turn in my portfolio of poetry for this class, I decided, maybe it'd be a good idea to actually engage with some poetry as I write it. And so I picked this up on a whim because I just looked up like contemporary gay poets, and gorgeous fucking poetry. Gorgeous fucking poetry. And let me just tell you, and I just tweeted this, like, stop being a fucking snob about poetry. Like, stop being a child about poetry. Like, it is not hard to read. Your attention span can handle it. And honestly, there's a lot of really breathtaking fucking poetry if you just do the goddamn work to find stuff you like. And this book by Jericho Brown is really, really impressive, really engaging. And he's getting, or, well, I don't know, is he like not, are they non-binary? I'm reading the... His, okay. He, him pronouns. That's the thing these days. Anytime I talk about like a queer artist, I'm like, are they non-binary? I have to be real. Oh, fuck. Oh, I just got a fucking alert on my phone that I have to go down to fucking campus and return my fucking textbooks that I've rented today. That is so fucking annoying. I mean, what? It'll take me like all of like 45 minutes to do. But girl, I don't have the fucking gas to do that. I had a whole day planned of relaxation. Now I gotta worry about going fucking, whatever. I'll get it done. Life is easy. See, I caught myself. Good job, Marco. Oh, fuck, look at my pits. Oh, I really do feel like a fucking, like, dad with this look. As I was saying, life is fucking easy. Don't get needlessly angry or frustrated over things that don't need to be, that don't deserve your energy, and you know, so, like, driving to my campus, which will take 30 minutes, returning my book, which will take 5 minutes, and then driving back, like, whatever. I'll get done. It'll get done. It's not a big deal. What else was I going to say? Okay, I've been thinking way too much about Star Wars. Honestly, I'll make a video about Star Wars after I see the new movie tonight, but I fucking love Star Wars now, and I fucking love that I love Star Wars. Okay, anyways, as I said, follow me on Twitter, Uncle Marco _uwu. I think I'm gonna start trying to self-publish some writing, just putting it on Wattpad or something. You'll see that shit! Anyways, okay, I'm gonna end on that note. Goodbye, everyone. I love you very much. My lips are very chapped. Deuces!